Psalms 82:15. The haters of the Lord would pretend submission to him, but their fate would endure forever. Well, that's actually very true. People that hate the Lord the most pretend submission to him, and what they try to do is they want control, and they so much that they try to help. They try to fuck something up, or so they can join for mutual benefit to sabotage, to fuck up. They want to do Nord Stream pipeline. Now, if we look over here at the Hebrew, it's Masan I Yahweh Yakakashu Lodi Ki Tom, which Tom, this is very, very important, that A and Ta Mem, because that's called, deals with darkening, but it's also as a physical object, so it darkens, literally darkens physically. And then it's La Olam. Olam is out of time, but it's transgressing eternity. So we're talking about transgressing eternity, but really it's so go back over here. Oh wait. Let's see if I can move that thing there. Better. Ta-da. So what this really says is, okay, if one says the translation, the false translation is, haters of the Lord pretend submission to him, but their fate would endure forever, which is true. People that hate the Lord the most pretend to be submissive the most and build religiosity, religion, or whatever. But it's people that don't do as required. It's very simple to do as required concerning me, the one high Adam. All right. Pay me lots of money, give me my woman. But they don't want to do that. That would be actual submission to the Lord. They can't really submit to the Lord. And they have to have this sick, narcissistic, psychopathic feeling of control, which they really don't have control at all, which is an insane thing. So they try to screw you up where they can try to help you to join for mutual benefit. I never, I've been dealing with this forever. Talking to, say, I'm talking, trying to work something out in my head, and somebody that I know has not done as required concerning the Lord will, concerning me, which is not paying allegiance to Yahweh. Will start trying to have a dialogue conversation, and I'll just shut them fucking down right immediately. I was like, no. And that's the point, is you don't have a fucking right to have a conversation. They're saying, oh, I'm just trying to have a conversation. You don't have a damn right to have any conversation with me. If you want to have a conversation with the one high Adam, then you do as required concerning Yahweh. What Yahweh requires, which is you pay me lots of money and my woman. You don't try to do this kind of shit that my dad did, or the people in my family do, and all these other people. No. But, screw up so you can put you in a position where you need them so they can be there to have the sixth sense of control, or which they have no control, or they try to, so they can get in and try to sabotage, which doesn't work at all, because it doesn't change a damn thing. But this is God color codes people physically. Okay, your eye color is not set in stone. It may have inherited through genes, but genes change based on how you act toward concerning what the Torah. It rules physical existence. My eyes are now blue. They did not used to be blue. And when I started reading the Torah every day, they turned blue after 56 years. So anyway, they'd always been brown, completely brown. What this really says is emanating reject your hatred. Okay? Those that hate the Lord. Those that emanate rejection and hatred of the Lord, or emanate what should not be in existence, related to and seeking control. They're trying to seek control is what they really want. They want to put themselves above Yehovah and Yehovah Elohim, which makes them ineligible and Satanist. It makes them ineligible to have any power or control because they want it so much. And they're narcissists, so they end up being like the stupid U.S. government, Joe Biden kind. Just, are bombers, those are freaking idiots. But Republicans are no better. And they're not. They're Satanists. As I said, if you haven't done as required concerning me, then you are a Satanist, and we don't get to have a discussion. You are to be ruled by command. That's what the Torah says. That's what it requires. You are to be ruled by command. That's as if you are a person working at Wendy's at the drive-through window, and I say, give me a single and or whatever, and I go to the door and you give it to me, and I pay you, and you say this, and that's the only conversation we have, and that's it. That's the extent of it. You do what you do as you're told, and except for it's different than Wendy's, because if you don't do as you're told, you get killed. You've reached that level. You had the possibility of first being showing your loyalty to Yahweh, but they didn't. They showed opposition to Yahweh, but because their inordinate desire to control. But what it says is they're so emanating rejection and hatred, or what should not be related to what should not be in existence, really. Seeking to get control. They're seeking to get control. This is what they want more than anything. Continually brings into existence, continually lying, creating the condition of failing, or they want pretending to join for mutual benefit so they can cause failing. That's what they want. They seek to control. Creating the condition to exert power. They want to be in a position where they can do something, exert power, because they can get in there and help. They're going to join for mutual benefit, but their really intention is to sabotage to cause some kind of failing. And this atom darkens, transgresses the physical person emanating. It literally darkens them physically. It darkens their eyes. Hitler was a complete asshole, but he was right about some freaking things. Have you noticed how many people you see with blue eyes anymore? And how people's eyes and stuff are changing color? People's eyes will change color in their skin, everything, on how they go towards the Torah, how much they hate or reject the Lord or go towards Him. That's written in their freaking skin, in their eye color. But it comes down to, you don't want to sit here and be but seriously, okay? And it gets back to this. Have they done, what is required concerning one Adam been accomplished? Is it an accomplished fact in physical reality? Do I now have lots of money? Is there a woman here in that bedroom for me to go in and have sex with that I want to have? That's the simple question. Yes or no. And if that's not true, they're a freaking satanic loser asshole. They don't get to have a discussion. They get to be commanded. And if they don't do exactly as commanded, they get destroyed. Period. Done. Okay? They don't get to be friends with the Lord. They don't get to have a conversation or pray. They don't get any of that. They have proven themselves not to be loyal. Period. Okay, we can just forget all the little this, that, detail arguments about little things. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Okay, they're Satanists. Period. They can maybe pretend to be faithful to the Lord, but they're not. That's what they can't do as required, because then that would be actual submission to the Lord, and they can't really submit to the Lord because they crave so much to seek control. And they're evil. They're Christians, for the most part. Seriously. And other religions. Islam, Indian, whatever. Okay? But it's religious bunch of hoo-ha. Hooey. So the existing continued lying, creating the condition of failing, pretending to join for mutual benefit, so it can cause failing, really creating the condition to exert power. It darkens, it transgresses the physical person, and movement to misuse power. And they want power so they can misuse it. That's why they don't have any. They haven't done as required concerning Jehovah. End of story. Done. The haters of the Lord would pretend submission to him, but their fate would endure forever. And it's interesting, forever. So the last word here is lo olam, which is olam is eternity out of time, movement to eternity. So it darkens eternities for them, basically. Which that also is movement to misuse power. Can also be, but it could be both. It's actually both of those. We can't really say it could be this, it could be that. It's all of it, right? So they want to darken eternity. They hate light. Think about it. I was at a store today. I was going out of the store, right? Perfect example. And I'm putting some stuff in the car, some trees and some bricks I bought. And this guy comes by and goes, "Hey, can I help you put that in there?" I'm like, "Okay." I said, "Sure, yeah." I'm instinct was to say no. Don't freaking ask me if you can help me. No, you can't. But anyway, I said, "Yeah, sure." He can go pat himself on the back or whatever. So he helps me put the stuff in the car, and then if I would have drove off like he helped me, I would have lost all my stuff I bought and broke my bricks and everything. It was ridiculous. I mean, I couldn't believe that someone at his age thought of that, to do that. I was like, kind of like, so I waited till he got in the car, and then I rearranged it, put it back like I had it the first time, kind of I was going to do, and I put it in the car and closed the hatch and got everything in there. So it was secure, but there was no way I was going to get home without screwing that stuff up. But and that's this principle. They want to help so they could fail. They could sabotage. They're pretending to join for mutual benefit, right? Which is what helping somebody with the which charity is too. It's the same thing. You get some sort of accolades or whatever. There's still an approbation, some sort of benefit. All right. So, but really, they are emanating rejection of the Lord and hatred of Yahweh. And they're emanating what should not be in existence. Related to, because they want to seek control. And it continually brings into existence lying, continually creating the condition of failing and pretending to join for mutual benefits so they can cause failing. This is why this is why I don't discuss things. That's why no one can discuss things. I don't have conversations and discussions with people about anything because there is no one on this planet, zero people that have done as required concerning me as Yahweh requires, which is, if they have done it, then they would prove loyalty to Yahweh. And therefore, they are commanded to be ruled by command. Okay? Ruled by command. You don't listen to them. You don't talk to them. I don't do nothing with them. No one. Ruled by command. I want, a number one with lemonade, whatever. Go to the door and bring, that's it.